Shabbat Shalom and welcome to Thought for Shabbat. My heart is so heavy, as I'm sure all of your hearts are as well. The news from Texas with another mass school shooting in which 20 people lost their lives. 19 of them, fourth graders. What are we to make of it? How are we to live in a world where this continually happens? The biblical character Aaron experienced the death of his two children. And the Bible goes on to say, as his reaction, that Aaron was silent. He had no words to express the depth of his sadness, the pain of his heart, and the inability to change the circumstance. But today, we might be silent because we don't have words to even understand this. But we do have an ability to do something about it. Why anyone would need an assault rifle, an automatic assault rifle, an AR-15, is beyond my understanding. I certainly understand protecting one's home and hunting and the things that we use weaponry for. But these purposes, in a world that's gone mad, makes no sense to me. How hard is it to stop selling weaponry of mass destruction? How many more fighters need to die? I don't understand it. I can't understand it. As I said, I believe in defending ourselves. I believe that we have a right to bear arms. And at the same token, not everybody ought to have that right. We ought to have more extensive background checks so that people with severe mental illness, people who are felons, people who are prone to violence ought not have these weapons. And even more, it takes the power of the willing to make changes. And I'm not just talking about our politicians, but yes, them too. In Judaism, our strongest value is pikuach nefesh, the saving of life. We are experiencing a pandemic of untold proportions here in our country of gun violence. And the victims aren't only the elderly who are in bad health, they are children who are dying at the hands of gun violence. Let us do something about it. Let us come together to reflect on these ideas. Let us not just have prayers and thoughts, which are very important and part of our very essence as a religious people, but we are a mitzvah-bound people. We are an action-bound people. Let us use our actions to make a difference for legislation and for other approaches to do away, not just vaccinate us against gun violence, but to eradicate gun violence. My friends, our hearts are heavy. It's in that spirit we will come together, lift one another up, share our pain, and then transform it into action. Amen. Please join us tonight for Shabbat services. One way to lift the heaviness of the heart is to come pray and sing special one-voice Shabbat during this 50 days of fun. Our special guest will be Lisa Loeb, helping us lead services and joining us in sermon and song. Please come be part of this special evening, either online or, of course, in person. Shabbat Shalom, be well. Have a great weekend.